Hi there Capricorn, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of June 8th to the 14th. I'm going to shuffle your cards on camera today. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer that. I just don't normally do it because, you know, it takes a while. I don't pull the cards, I allow them to drop. So I've been wondering if that can be a little disengaging for you guys. But here we go, and I will put the timestamp below if you prefer to skip straight to the read. Here goes your oracle card. We have Sita, beautiful. We will come back to that. Yes, I'll put the timestamp. If you want to go straight to the read, you can. If not, you can watch me pull the cards, and I will give a bit of a commentary of the Rider-Waite cards and the clarifiers as they come out. Okay, oracle card, please, for Capricorn for the week of 8th to the 14th of June. What message do we have? What do they need to hear? Deep replenishment, Capricorn. Some of you are needing to take a rest, take a pause, take some time out, some self-care. Let's take a look at your Rider cards. First of all, I'm going to pull for the position of your recent past. Energies leaving, completing or transitioning for Capricorn. What do we have for the week of June 8th to the 14th? We have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful Capricorn. Compassionate new offers, new beginning energy for you, getting back on track, passion and purpose. Let's have a look at your focus or current energies this week. King of Swords. Communication, truth, seeing the big picture. Let's have a look at your outcome or near future position for Capricorn, please. No, thought something flipped over, but it didn't. You can see sometimes it takes a while for the cards to come out, Capricorn. Other times they just go flying or flip over really quickly. It really just depends. I don't like to choose the cards. Please look at that, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune, luck change, karmic contracts. This is interesting. Definitely a new change that is written for you. Let's get the clarifiers from the Starchild Tarot deck. First of all, we're going to clarify that Ace of Wands for you. You get some more information about this new beginning, this new inspiration, this passionate offer. Let's just see what area that relates to. We have the Lovers and the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Could be a big decision around a matter of the heart. Could be in the soulmate energy for some of you. Let's clarify the King of Swords. The Six of Swords, definitely moving away from something, moving towards something else. Rite of passage, transition. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Okay, that is too many. Sometimes it happens. I'm not very good at talking and shuffling. That's another reason why I don't do it usually. I'll get better. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn. Still can't control the cards. There is one flipped over, but that was from the drop, so let's keep going. There it goes. Okay, perspective, which is the Hanged Man, and the King of Swords again. Guys, you've got two Kings of Swords and a Queen of Swords. This is interesting. Let me just set these cards up all nice and neat for you. Be back in just one moment for the read. Okay, Capricorn, let's read these cards. I'm going to start with your oracle cards here. So we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Some of you are going to need to take some extra self-care or time out this week. I feel that you're on the threshold of a lot of energy coming in, you know, big changes. You've got that Ace of Wands, which can, you know, require a lot of inspired action to kind of expand it, to get it off the ground. So it is the time to take that pause now before this wheel turns, because it's going to only get busier and bigger for you guys. And we have Sita from the beautiful Yogic Path deck here. Now she is the goddess of loyalty and devotion. So I really feel like with the Lovers and the Ace of Wands here, you know, this new beginning, this new offering that's coming in for you, you know, you're really going to need to evoke that Sita energy and really, you know, put all of your devotion, all of your energy into that, because that's what, you know, that's what really, you know, makes this greatly abundant for you, whatever it is. And I really feel like you're going to be all in. You're going to be all in this, Capricorn. Okay, let's start in your recent past. or the energies that you're transitioning through at the moment. We have the Lovers from the Major Arcana, we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands. So guys, general reading, but I'm going to give a few different interpretations here of what this may be. For some of you, without a doubt, this is a passionate new offer from an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This could definitely be soulmate or twin flame energy. They could be coming in with a passionate offer of love for you. The kind of offering and the kind of connection that is very chemical, lots of sexual energy, sexual attraction, something that's quite explosive, a really sort of strong connection coming in. For others of you, excuse me, this can be a passionate offer that might lead to work that really lights you up, that's really on purpose for you. The Ace of Wands can be the inspiration. It can be things that we're passionate about, new energy, newfound enthusiasm for something. And the Lovers, before it was a card just of love in the tarot, it was the card of big decision making around matters of the heart. So some of you might be making a key decision whether or not to pursue this fiery new opportunity, this new offering that's coming in for you, or may have already come in for you. So it might be a big decision to take up this offer, because you may need to leave something else in order to pursue it. We do have that Six of Swords in the reading, which says that maybe there is a rite of passage. There's a threshold that needs to be crossed in order to fully grasp onto this new opportunity. So some of you might need to leave a current partnership, a current job, something like that. It's kind of like an opportunity that's there for you, but it's maybe not easily grasped, right? And together with that Queen of Swords, if she doesn't it's not gender specific, guys, sorry to say that, because there's a female in the picture here. If that's not an air sign person for you, she really stands for truth, right? We've got three of those, we've got one Queen of Swords, two King of Swords. They stand for truth, seeing your truth, and also communication. So there could be someone coming in with a really clear communication, putting their heart on the line, putting their cards on the table and saying, hey, how about it? That's what I'm seeing here. And Capricorn, with that Queen of Swords energy, I feel like you're going to be able to really see that big picture, really see what's going on here. There could be also some truth that comes to light as well, that kind of gives you the green light to really go ahead and grasp this Ace of Wands. Keeping in mind, guys, that the Aces, they are the first card in each of the suits of the tarot. So they are the seeds of new opportunities. They are the potential, and what we need to do is take inspired action to follow through with that potential and actually make it a solid thing. Excuse me. Okay, focus energies. We have the Six of Swords and the King of Swords. Capricorn, I feel that in order for you to move towards this new opportunity or offering, person, whatever it is for you, you potentially need to move away from something else, right? As I mentioned before. And that might mean that you need to let something go, or something go, or move out of another chapter of your life. The Six of Swords talks about making a necessary rite of passage. This is the thing that you want to pursue. It's lined up for you. It's predestined. You can get that sense from the Wheel of Fortune. But there's this kind of sadness as well, because you're having to leave something else. And it's not that you don't love that thing. It's just that it's no longer, the truly in alignment for you. It's no longer really, I think it's played out. You've had the time in it, and you've learned the lesson, and it's time to move on. So it's with a heavy heart that you decide, you need to carry on. You need to move forward towards this new opportunity, because that it's on purpose for you. So that's the energy of the Six of Swords. And there may be, a communication that needs to happen, a very truthful, honest discussion with a person here to say, hey, I love you, or I've really enjoyed working in this company, whatever it is, but it's just not right for me anymore. I've got this new opportunity that's, a really perfect match for my skills, or a perfect match for me as a person, and I need to take up on it. And sometimes it's just by really communicating from that truthful place that you really get the respect, and people accept easier as well. And I really feel that in that moment, after you make that decision, you start walking that new path, you know, things are going to start transforming for you. You know, the King of Swords is also, you know, a symbol of transformation. That's why he has the butterfly throne. You know, it's saying that by bringing truth to light, by communicating honestly, you know, you can really transform a situation from something that could have been quite, maybe it could have turned into a tower moment, but instead, you know, it's turned into this beautiful rite of passage for you both. There's a sense of victory here with the King of Swords, so you will be victorious in this. We just need to communicate clearly, openly, see the big picture. We've also got the Hanged Man, which is the perspective card in your near future. So there is definitely an indicator that you need to see the big picture here, Capricorn. You know, do make the decision and you know, move forward in the direction that you know is going to serve you and other parties involved for the greater good. You know, it's not about avoiding confrontation or avoiding communication because you don't want to upset anybody. This is about the greater good for both parties, the big picture. Because the Wheel of Fortune, you know, talks about karma and destiny, and we really can't sort of fake that. It's written, so there's no getting away from it. So Wheel of Fortune in your outcome, near future position, with perspective, or the Hanged Man, and the King of Swords again. So you could most definitely be dealing with a air sign, likely a male here. I think maybe somebody who's a bit older than you, or husband or partner, father-in-law, business owner, that kind of energy here. But also, as I said, it can stand for truth and communication. So the Wheel of Fortune, it wants to turn for you, Capricorn. It's a luck change. It's a big luck change. It is closely linked to karmic connections, the completion of karmic contracts, the beginning of new ones. 10-year energy, I feel like you're setting up for a whole new 10-year chapter here with the decisions that you make. And the perspective, or the Hanged Man, says that, you know what, maybe you are still seeking all the information you need in order to move forward with the situation. Because, you know, in the Rider version of this card, the Hanged Man hangs from that tree of knowledge, absorbing the information, and the Hanged Man kind of gets to this point of enlightenment where, you know, the path forward becomes clear and they know how to move forward. And that could be why you have, you know, these two Kings of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It is like you're seeing the truth, you're seeing the light, you're getting clear, you're having the communications that you need, and you'll know when all those pieces fall into place, because you'll kind of get that aha moment. And it's that aha moment that's going to turn the wheel, and that path forward from the Six of Swords will reveal itself. You need to surrender to the process, Capricorn. Whenever we see the perspective or Hanged Man energy, we need to surrender and accept what is playing out. You might need to see things from a completely different perspective with the perspective card or Hanged Man. They talk about dying the death of the Hanged Man as well. That means that maybe a situation or a part of yourself is coming to an end, and you're slowly going through that grief process to the place of acceptance. And it's kind of like the acceptance point is that point of alchemy that enables you to move forward in the right direction for you, Capricorn. So we have a huge direction change here for you. It is written, the Wheel of Fortune talks about divine timing and everything unfolding in that plan that has already been laid down for you. So beautiful card, beautiful energies. You're on the foothold of great change. Just accept, surrender, but don't forget to rest this week as well. Okay, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching this reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Do keep in mind I'm reading for a collective. It's not going to be everyone's reading, and if it's not, don't make it fit. Feel free to leave me a comment. What did you think about me shuffling, even though I was fumbling the cards a bit, guys? Like, I'm just a bit of a messy shuffler sometimes and have to pause the camera and put them down properly. That's just me. But I got there in the end. And also just let me know how it resonates. I try to reply to all your comments. I read them all, and it helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. June love readings are up, as well as the next 6 month updates to the 2020 overview reading. So you might want to check those out, and I'll see you back here next week for another weekly reading.